Hi, and welcome to Exploring Taichi. In this session, we're going to work once again with some yielding exercises. This one here is a little bit special, and it looks like it's staged, so to speak, when we do it. See, the thing is, very often when you watch YouTube videos of different Tai Chi teachers, you see that when they connect to their students are jumping around like crazy and so on. And if you then have a chance to meet that person who can do all these miraculous things, you very often are not allowed to touch the person and speak. It has to do with that it has nothing to do with reality. Some people can do this stuff, yeah, but very few can actually do it, and very few are interested in going through the long process of developing it. What happens is when they do this, what I would call stage performances, they either take completely newcomers who don't have any root, don't have any structure in their body, don't have any connection or anything, and it's quite easy to throw them around. Secondly, they use a lot of hand force, meaning that they basically use muscular force. They do add on a little leaning, throwing their body weight in, are very often overweight, so they maybe weigh out their opponent with 50 or even more kilos. And thirdly, they also do it on their own students. So it means that they have already previously made a deal of that as soon as I touch you, just jump around like crazy. This is a very stupid way of doing things if you want to develop. First of all, the teacher or the one who's doing these things get into a gray area because it's a delusion to coming students. People think, I want to learn this stuff, but basically they will never get to the point where they can learn it because the person in speak can't do it themselves. Secondly, the person who's doing it stops his or her own development because they will be afraid of touching other people because they're afraid of being found out. So when we do exercises like the one we do now, it is, I wouldn't call it staged because it's an exercise. We want to progress, we want to sense, we want to feel. But in the real life situation, it probably wouldn't work. And that's not the purpose of this exercise. This purpose is an exercise of feeling, sensing, connecting, and developing. And then when you take it to a higher level, add on some more things, then it starts working also in a real life situation. But first let me show you the exercise and then you get a brief idea of it. See, I'm wearing a shirt here, which is very, very, very light. And what I want to do now is I want to do an exercise where Martin pulls my shirt, and then it's up to me to create a sort of tension or connection to Martin. And then from that connection, I will move. Let's try it first. So, see, Martin pulls out here. At this point here, if I'm just standing like this, he can't feel much, except from the shirt. I can't feel much. So what I'm doing now here is I'm turning a little bit. Right now, I'm connected to him. When I'm connected, I start turning, 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 and turning.